Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction for Boku no Hero Academia, Chapter 225. I'm super excited for this one. So I've been loving this arc. We've got the villains as kind of the main characters. We've gone to Deika City. It's pretty much in control of the Liberation Army. And they're going to battle it out with the 110,000 soldiers they've got. Or members they've got, rather. And I love how the Liberation Army... I hope it kind of doesn't get totally destroyed here and can continue on into future arcs, because just bringing it up and tearing it down so quickly seems like a waste of the potential. This group has infiltrated all these different areas of life, and so it has so much potential in that regard. Since they're in charge of all these big companies, they have heroes like Slide and Go. It's just really interesting. One thing I think that could happen to maybe remedy that they don't instantly get destroyed might be that Shigaraki sees them as worthy allies and is like, hey, we're going to tear everything down and make it a place where anyone can use their superpowers anyway, so just join us. Who knows if they'd accept? Maybe the leader will have to be killed or some crazy shit will have to happen to him. But either way, point is, maybe they'll sort of merge together with basically the League of Villains taking over, kind of like what they wanted to do, making the Shie Hasaikai their subordinates, but it didn't work at all. But we'll see what happens. This time I think we're gonna get that Toga fight against the Shueisha head that we were teased at before. I don't remember her name. I think it was something Chitose, not Kozuki Chitose, something like that though. But yeah, we were teased at that at the end of last time, and this one's titled Interview with the Vampire, I think. So I do believe that's going to be what we're going to see this week. But let's start off. We have Deika's a wonderful town. It's up in the mountains with limited routes from outside. Surrounded by nature, it's far away from the hustle and bustle of the big cities. This town is under the complete control of the Liberation Army. If you want to hide yourself, this town's the place to do it. Chapter 225, Interview with a Vampire. You guys made two big mistakes, says Giron. The first being that no one wants to see a middle-aged man play the damsel in distress. And the second, if they deploy the Nomu on you guys, this town's finished. Yeah, if they, imagine if these guys would have been confronted with high-end Hood, now that we know that his designation is Hood. Hood would have demolished that place. They won't use any Nomu for 3 reasons. Look at that, one more than you. First, although the League would always appear accompanied by Nomu, ever since Kamino, their existence has been nothing but a rumor, and yet the League has continued to move in spite of that. Second, contrary to reason 1, there was that high-performance Nomu that appeared in Kyushu. Most noteworthy was that Black Nomu's ability to produce those white Nomu. Although there's evidence that they were altered in some way, their power was nothing out of the ordinary. And finally, the third, Dabi's remark about retrieving the black one. This proves that other than the black Nomu, there are no others functioning well enough for practical use. In summary, these Nomu were a form of aid from their patron, All for One, and I theorize that they no longer have any ammunition they can freely use. A League of Villains without their Nomu is nothing more than a gang of street punks. And now we see this huge fight going on with all the League of Villains against these soldiers all using their quirks. They disappeared. And this is cool because it's just a bunch of random people who live normal lives expressing their quirks, you know? They've dispersed. Leave your right side to me. And we see Spinner fighting them. Each and every one of them is friggin' strong. All of our liberation soldiers in hiding have undergone daily training, both mental and physical, day after day, all for a world where they can live freely. And that's why you're such late starters, that's why you late starters are such a nuisance to us. You don't fight for a worthy cause, and yet you're the talk of the town. Himiko Toga, it seems you despise interviews, but I'm sorry. And then she has all these people behind her. I stopped caring about showing sensitivity towards interviewees after my first year in this business. Starting now, I'm going to strip you down for everything you have, Himiko Toga. I have no interest in the League of Villains, but you're a different story, young girl. Turning to violence, I just have to know the reason. It'll surely make a great article. My reporter senses her tingling. I can feel it. And we have the one guy beside her taking a knife to the neck. Alright. So this is very interesting. And she looks over at him, falling down. She's gone. I see. Now I understand how she avoided the police. Where did she... And this is what we saw her doing when she was disguised as Kami, and she's coming from above. Man, that is a really good looking panel. Especially with her eyes at the bottom and everything. And then everybody goes in to attack at once to protect the head. Kya, do not disturb Lady. Do not disturb Lady Curious in the middle of... Okay, so Lady Curious must be her quote-unquote villain name, even though they're not technically villains. Do not disturb Lady Curious in the middle of an interview. Trying to murder others without a moment's hesitation. Oh, I just have to know, what made you this way? So, what sort of life did you lead to end up like this? Ah, you should watch your step in there. Okay. And she gets knocked into a building, it would seem. And there's an explosion. Our soldiers are merciless. Chitose Kizuki, Liberation Army Code, Curious. Superpower, Mine. Oh shit, she can turn anything she touches into a detonator. Although a single mine isn't very lethal, she can make up for it with numbers. If you wish to extend your life, I'd advise you to cooperate with my interview. And then we have all these other people attacking with all their quirks. Sucky sucky. Oh my god. And she stabs all of them with her needle things. My sucky sucky. Oh god. My sucky sucky mask. Jesus. Why? Why, translators? Let me drink directly from the source. Syringes. By ingesting people's blood, your superpower allows you to transform. I see, that explains a lot. And what's more, by taking in blood from multiple people, we won't be able to pick you out from the crowd. And your agility speaks for itself. An everyday murderer wouldn't have such impressive survival skills. I'd love to know the details about how you learned them. Actually, Curious has a point. And now we have another explosion with her body itself. The blood exploded. Man, she got messed up. And we have the blood inside one of the soldiers' body exploding too. Don't think for a second I'd let you transform and disappear into the crowd. I've taken measures to ensure that you'll go along with my interview. Man, I really like Lady Curious. Our soldiers will gladly offer up their own bodies and become detonators. We've already cornered you with our superpowers. So, and I love how they don't call them quirks, they call them superpowers. So tell me, how do you feel about your current situation? Eldest daughter of the Toga family, born on August 7th, 17 years old, went missing after a middle school graduation ceremony. Did you see the flood of media surrounding your parents? Okay, so we are going to get information on her background, and now we know that she's actually older than the Class 1A kids. What about the interview footage of your middle school classmates? Everyone said the same thing. She was such a bright, reasonable girl, and that's exactly why I must know. Why did you do such things? Why did you throw away your normal lifestyle? I know your pain. I know it all too well. Okay. We see a bunch of oh, look at Toga's hair. It's different. We see her with a bunch of middle schoolers and someone that looks like Izuku. Was she couldn't have been in his middle school class, right? Or maybe she first saw him then? Or maybe she's just thinking about him now. It's weird, because we haven't... Maybe this isn't Izuku, but it looks like him. And as well as looking like him, I don't know. It really looks like him, but we haven't seen him in that outfit that I know of. Or at least Toga wouldn't have been around him in an outfit like that. So yeah. Don't know where this flashback is coming from. But again, it is very, very interesting. I want to hear the answer directly from your mouth. Kizuki. Okay, so I was wrong. I knew Kozuki wasn't right. Kizuki Chitose, then. This kind of article won't capture the hearts of the masses. Records and rumors won't move anyone. What you need is interviews. Get face to face with the people. Face to face with the people. The articles that influence public opinion are always the ones with heart. I'll sway the public opinion with your heart, all for the sake of the Liberation Army. Why did you descend into madness? Tell me. A normal lifestyle. What's that? And she smiles, covered in blood. Man, Toga being a badass. What a wonderful face. It's just like... So you're finally talking to me. A doll. You Liberation Army guys are trying to create a wonderful world. I really like you. And then we see her with the knife she must have used to murder people. And we see her standing there with stuff crumbling before her face. She smiles. But I'm living normally too. Wearing a psychotic smile, she speaks of normality. Chapter 225. End. Holy hell. I love this character development for Toga. God, this is so good. And I hope we get stuff like that for more of the League of Villains characters. Damn, that chapter was... This arc is so good. And I love Curious. I kind of hope she doesn't die, though, because like I said, I would like to see these characters continue because they have so much potential. Maybe ending up joining the League. But yeah, I don't know. But then again, joining the League, they have their own thing that they're doing that's totally different from the League, so it's hard to say, oh yeah, they should join them. So I don't know. I just don't know. But, yeah, either way, I loved the chapter. Like if you did like the video, and comment down there too. Tell me what you thought of my thoughts and reaction to this chapter. Sorry, hiccup. Yeah, subscribe for more. Boku no Hero Academia, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel or talk to you there. And if you want a link to our Discord server to talk to me or more of us there, then just ask and I'll give you a link. That's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time. I feel like I butchered all of that.